We welcome you to Kennelly Athletic Complex, the home of the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. The rain has cleared out for now, and we are ready for a battle under the lights for the RBTV Game of the Week. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to RB Football here on RBTV. I'm Sam Egan alongside Jake O'Brien, and we have what should be a high-scoring affair tonight between the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs and the visiting Wauconda Bulldogs. Both teams started their season off on the right foot last week with big wins. Jake, what are your thoughts on last week's games and how we set up into tonight's matchups?
All right, so RB won 23-21 on a last-second field goal, 49 yards from Matt Novak, and that might have been the most exciting field goal we've had here for years. I mean, exciting games for years at RB. So, and then Wauconda winning 69-0, which I mean is an obvious blowout.
Yes.
So, like you said, I'm curious to see how the offenses play today. So.
Yeah, offense definitely needs to get it going a little bit. They definitely showed some signs, but Morton is a much bigger team.
Yes.
It doesn't show in the records because it plays such high-quality opponents, but they are a big team, and RB just couldn't keep up with that in the second half. They just got tired, and the running backs just ran down the field on them in the second half, so we got to see how RB can contain that.
Yeah, literally. And RB, I mean, TJ Sohn had a very solid outing as it's his first like full start as a RB quarterback, because last year he was competing with the job with Owen Murphy.
Owen Murphy, who, congratulations to him, he is not playing this year. He just made the USA baseball team.
Yeah.
So that is an amazing accomplishment for him, so congratulations to Owen.
Yeah, I mean.
But when you look at TJ, he's made a lot of good throws. He's a lefty quarterback, which you don't see a ton of those. And he's been finding a lot of Brady via. Tell me a little bit about Brady.
Oh, I mean, Brady's just his #1 target for sure. He just loves getting the ball, and Brady's great after the catch, and also after contact he's great. So it takes a couple people to take him down.
He's gotten so much bigger, so much stronger from last year. He was competing with Matt Novak as wide receiver 1. Now it seems to be his job.
Yes.
And Wauconda last week, they played a Proviso West team who does not look very good. There were some plays from them where it's just, what are you doing out there?
Yeah.
They definitely were struggling. But, I mean, with Wauconda, they run mainly just a shotgun offense. They just have 2 running backs, 1 on each side, which can open up the option very easily.
It does.
But also opens up the passing game.
Yeah, I mean, instead of running I formation a lot and under center, which is usually preferred in this high school, because in most high school environments the run game is the #1 and pass is #2, but not for all teams because I mean RB is very pass heavy from last week.
Not just last week, but it seems that's been the theme
for years
since
now.
Curtin's taken over the head coaching job.
Yeah.
He's been there for 10 years, and
Very
RB used to run a run and shoot, and now it's
Yeah.
just pass heavy, pass heavy, pass heavy.
Very, very evolved offense for years now, for sure.
And here come the Bulldogs taking the field. 1-0, like we said, played a tough Morton team. And Matt Novak's field goal, like you said, may have been the best moment in RB's history in years.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, 49-yard field goal from
you
a
don't
high
see that
schooler.
from high school kickers very often. Maybe some colleges took notice. Social media definitely took notice. And, I mean, that may be, like, one of the best plays in high school football, and at least Illinois high school football to start the season.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it was literally a buzzer beater.
Yeah. You're down 1, do or die in the line, first kick, and he misses the kick, but they call timeout, ice him. So gets another try at it right down Broadway from 49 yards.
Yeah, it was exciting to say the least.
Now, if you look at Wauconda, 69 points, that seems like a lot, but it wasn't just offense getting it done for them.
Oh, yeah.
They had special teams. They had a kick return for a touchdown to start off the game last week, and they just kept it going. 2 defensive touchdowns as well.
And forced 5 turnovers.
I mean, does that say more about the defense for Wauconda or how bad of an opponent Proviso West was?
It's hard to tell.
It's only week 1.
So this is going to be a test, obviously, for both teams, but now we see Wauconda's full potential to see if they're at 69 point, like that was a real 69-0.
Now you saw, obviously, how we just mentioned the 5 turnovers. RB, 0 turnovers last week. They had trouble getting the ball down the field in the second half for a little bit, but they were not turning the ball over. TJ does a great job of protecting the football. The running backs, when they do get the ball, they just fight for yards and just hold on to that ball for dear life.
Yeah, and, I mean, TJ with that 2-minute drill drive to get them in field goal range, obviously enough for Matt Novak. That says something like that. That says a lot about how evolved TJ is.
TJ has evolved a lot as a quarterback, and now you have a sophomore sensation named Diego Gutierrez.
Yes.
Will he get some reps tonight, do you think?
I don't know. I'd say if the score is either way, winning or losing, I think TJ is going to stay in unless it's a blowout.
I mean, last week we saw, I think, 13-0, 20-0. They bring in Diego, and Diego gets hurt. TJ comes back in the game. But Diego, I think, gets some reps tonight. He did not practice much due to an injured ankle.
Yeah.
But we'll see if he does get those reps tonight.
Yeah, I guess we will see. But
there has definitely been some drama in between the two teams the last few years. A couple years ago, Wauconda stomped on the field, stomped on the logo after a win against RB. And RB has not played them since 2019, and they won that last game 26-21. So if this game is anything like that last game, we are in for a thriller tonight.
Yeah, some bad blood between these teams. Maybe even call it a rivalry. And yeah, I'm very excited to see these two teams battle it out.
Now RB last year, they struggled. They went 1-5. They had a very tough schedule.
Oh, their schedule was
played a lot of ranked teams.
Very difficult, yeah.
Now a little bit of an easier schedule this year. They have big playoff ambitions. Lost in 2019 to Kenwood in the first round. But that team was a very young team. Last year's team was a very young team. And they've only gotten older and have gotten a lot of experience.
Yes, and also, like you said, last year the team was very young, but also the shortened season was they didn't get all that time to develop and really play at their full form.
Now they have now they've reached their potential. They've participated in some 7-on-7s over the summer, played some tough opposition. Trey Jones, who is going to be a college quarterback one day, they were playing against him. They did a very good job against him. So we'll definitely see how this progression goes on. As Matt Novak will be kicking off, Wauconda will be getting the ball first to start the first half.
All right, Matt Novak with the big leg. Let's see how.
Crowd is making some noise. They are energetic tonight. It is Hawaiian theme, and here we go. Novak's kick is deep. It'll be going out to Colin Husko. Husko is at the 20, breaks a tackle, and is down at the 26-yard line.
Good tackle from the Bulldogs to keep him from, because he bounced off a tackler to stop him from continuing on running, but not a horrible return from Wauconda to start off the game.
Absolutely not. And Wauconda is being led out by senior quarterback Vince Bennett. Now, Vince Bennett did not have an incompletion all game last week.
But there was, like, I'm guessing he came out of the game pretty early.
Yes,
being
for sure.
69-0.
He's a little bit of a dual threat. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing. So he can get it down both with his legs and his arm. And here we go in that shotgun formation like we said in the pregame. Snap. And Husko takes the ball to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Very short game. Good tackle from the Bulldogs. The D-line pushing very well up front.
Now, Morton's running back last week was so much bigger than everyone else. Now they're playing a little bit smaller of a running back. They were breaking some tackles last week. Let's see if they can finish the tackles this week.
Yeah. Instead of having to swarm as much, they can make some solo tackles here. Oh, a little implication.
Little keeper. And he will get a yard on that play.
Maybe a yard.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
And it looks like there was a little miscommunication there. Looked like it should have been a run, but quarterback had to keep it. So now that leaves a 3rd and 6. So let's see if the Bulldogs can create a 3-and-out here to start off the game. All right, shotgun continuously. Wauconda, 3rd down now.
He's in trouble. He gets it off somehow to Husko, and he gets the first down. What a throw.
That was a very athletic play there by Bennett, man. That was
Bennett,
something special.
you could see the dual threat. Looked like he was going to run. Somehow got out of pressure. He makes the pass.
Getting tackled makes that pass and to get that first down. That was a big play from Wauconda. Because it looked like they were struggling.
Yeah, it looks like they were dead in the water.
RB now on their first defensive drive.
Bennett's going to take the run, and he will get a gain of 2 yards, making it 2nd and 8. The dual threat, as we just said, showing itself right now.
Yeah, he's got some wheels, but RB's got some wheels as well, and that's a great tackle. So only 2 yards. Very, very well played from the Bulldogs there.
Very well played.
All right, now 2nd down 8 now for Wauconda at the 49-yard line. Oh, looks like
there was some movement along the line.
Offsides.
Wauconda says there's on RB. RB says it's on Wauconda. Let's see the call.
It looked like RB jumped.
Looks like it's offsides. That's what the referee rules. It will be offside on the Bulldogs.
That was offsides on Marcus Turner there. Just no discipline there and not watching the ball.
Yeah, Marcus Turner had a good week last week. Scoop and score touchdown, his first varsity touchdown. So he had a good game last week. He was telling me how he wants to feed off that and have an even better week this week. Not a good start, but we'll see how he responds. Looks like a blitz coming from the Bulldogs here.
Drops back.
Husko gets another one, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and there he goes. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Wauconda.
Husko got a great block there. Couldn't see who it was, but after that block, he was gone down the sideline.
Colin Husko, we were talking about him in the pregame, and he just showed his wheels right there. Got wide open, broke a couple tackles, and gets an early score, and Wauconda has the early lead, 6-0.
Husko involved in that drive, to say the least, getting the ball on that 3rd down on a run play to start the game, and just that touchdown right there. So the Wauconda Bulldogs take a 6-0 lead.
Austin Fink here to attempt the extra point. The lefty kicker's kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Wauconda.
That was quick, huh?
That was quick. Not a good start for the Bulldogs.
Let's see if they could bounce off that and score their own points.
That 69-0 offense looking like they are that 69-0 offense,
yeah.
At least that first drive.
Yeah, that was a great play from Bennett and also Husko. I mean, getting the ball in his hands pretty quickly and then getting that huge block, he was gone down the sidelines.
Everyone's going to say that 49-yard throw was the play of the drive. That play of the drive, that 3rd and 8,
was huge.
To save the drive.
It was huge.
Wauconda goes down and scores after that. Now RB is going to get the ball. Matt Novak and Brady Via will be back deep to return the kick.
Let's see now Austin Fink's leg here after making that field goal. Extra point, I should say. But Wauconda, great drive. Started off the game.
Yeah, it's just a
tough position. Like that play, the play of the drive was that 3rd and 8.
1,000%.
Even though that touchdown was very, very like a long touchdown and a big play, that 3rd and 8 was what gave him momentum on that drive. You could say
for sure. Via Novak back deep. Fink will boot it downfield. Via is there for the return. Gets it at the 10. Trying to go around the edge. He's at the 20, the 25. And he'll go down at the 30-yard line. A solid return from Brady Via. And here comes TJ Sloan on the field, leading his troops, hoping to tie this ball game up right here.
Yes. They have about the same field position as Wauconda. So let's see what they can do here.
Now we're going to see a similar formation from last week. Wauconda runs a 3-4 as well.
Looks like shotgun, one running back set for RB.
Ryan Novak is in the backfield with TJ Sloan. Brady Via seems to be by himself. Novak in motion. Sloan looking deep for Novak, and he just overshoots him.
He was wide open.
That would have been 6. Novak beat him, and he just could not find him.
He just ran a go. Wide open.
Just ran a go,
He
just outran
found a
the
seam
defender.
and just, I mean, TJ overthrew him by 5 yards, I'd say. But that's only first down for the Bulldogs, so now 2nd and 10.
Gutsy call from Curtin, trying to
go
put it
deep
all
on the
out
first
there
play.
on the first play. Wauconda didn't have many guys back deep there on that play. No one was there. They were running just a man. And now got 2 safeties back.
Sloan with the snap.
Sloan looking for, looks like Belio Bradick, and he drops the ball.
I don't know if
Good
that
play
was
by the defender, but it hit him, and he just did not come up with it.
I don't know if that was to Novak or Belio Bradick.
It was,
It,
it hit Belio Bradick, so I think it was coming to him.
yeah.
So now 0
Looked
for
like
2.
a hitch and then a out route from those 2 receivers. So
0 for 2 so far for Sloan, as it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 30.
I'm guessing a screen play here, just get some yards out to see if Novak can get some open space.
When Novak gets space, he will juke out defenders. He will make moves.
And he runs over you, man.
Sloan running the bootleg. Defender on him. He can't, trying to get out of it. He's throwing deep again, has Novak wide open. Novak overshoots him again. He cannot make the throw.
Sloan has just hit the weights too much today.
Matt Novak has gotten wide open down the field twice. 2 easy touchdowns, and he's just missed him.
Sloan, I mean, getting out of that, like, he was in some trouble there in the backfield, but got out of it, had a Novak wide open, would have been easy touchdown again. Just overshoots him. I mean, nothing else to say.
Tough start for the Bulldogs on that drive. But you saw some things. Their wide receivers are getting open. They just could not make the catches. Sloan may have to make some adjustments, or a Diego may come in the game. As the kick from Belio Bradick, it'll bounce down at the 38-yard line, and that is where Wauconda will start their 2nd drive of the game.
I mean, Wauconda just having lopsided momentum now. Even though RB, it could be 6-7 right now.
Or
off
7-7.
2 plays, or 7-7, I should say. But, I mean, TJ Sloan just not coming down with those throws.
Now, I know you may say Wauconda has momentum, just got a 3 and out. You saw a lot of good things from the Bulldog wide receivers right there. They're going to put some points up. They just got to make the throws.
Yeah.
TJ visibly upset on the sideline. He knows he has to make those throws.
All right. Wauconda starting at 38-yard line now.
Husko in the backfield again.
Guessing he's going to get the ball. He does not.
He's going to throw it downfield. Belio Bradick. He drops the ball. He could not come up with it. Him and Turner both juggled the ball, and no one could come up with it.
That was great defense, but
Great defense, but you got to make that play.
you do. I mean, I guess you could say great defense from the offense there for breaking that up, because that ball was underthrown, and Belio Bradick had a almost, I mean, pretty easy interception.
Broken up by the wide receiver.
But RB almost gets that interception.
Vantolo and Husko in the backfield with Bennett.
That would have been huge for RB.
And he is stopped in the backfield. Give it to the fullback, Connor Vantolo, and he could not go anywhere with that. And 3rd and 10. What a
Ryan Novak with that huge tackle.
He was all over the place last week as well. 9 tackles, led the team, and he is right back where he started last week.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Great 2 plays from the Bulldogs to start. Now let's see what they can do here on 3rd and 10. Same two guys in the backfield, Husko and Vansalo. They're with Bennett again in the backfield. Husko gets the run. He will get a gain of 5 or 6.
But it's short of the first down.
But is short of the first down. 4th and 3. A gain of 7.
Let's see if Wauconda stays out there. It looks like the punt team's coming out.
They are. Husko.
Great stop there from RB.
Forgot to mention earlier, Bennett, first incompletion of the season on the Belio-Bradick breakup.
Maybe not.
They got a man deep, so they will be punting. Husko, low snap. Turner may have gotten a piece of that.
That was about
But that could have been a lot worse for Wauconda. Rolls out of bounds at the 35, and the Bulldogs will start there.
That might have been a 25-yard punt. I don't know if Turner got a finger on it or something, but that was just lucky to get that punt off.
Yeah, really, because that would have been dangerous. Marcus Turner, who already had a scoop and score right there in the last game, he may have had another one.
Yeah. That was
known by his teammates as Roach.
That was a great play by him.
That was a great play by Turner.
He got there in a jiffy, right in front of the punter's face.
He is in the shotgun, slowing again. Looks like Cordell Rainey is in the backfield for this drive. Rainey gets the handoff, gets a burst, and he gets a gain of 2 before being taken down. He's taken down.
Husko doing it on both sides, making that great tackle there. And
Colin Husko's been all over the field this game.
Yeah, you see high schoolers, running back and linebacker, running both sides of the ball, and these are just the studs of the football team.
That was a big hit.
Yeah.
Little I formation coming from the Bulldogs right now. Rainey still in the backfield. Looks like there's some jumping on the line.
Offsides.
Causing the line to jump. So it looks like it'll be offsides on Wauconda.
A free 5 for the Bulldogs.
Take all the yards you can get.
Looks like TJ was doing the hard count to get them offsides there. But they're still discussing, so it may be a false start. We don't know.
It may have been a false start because did they force the line to move or did the line move on their own? They will call an offsides, and it looked like that will be the right call. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs coming up.
That was a great tackle from Husko, but Cordell, he's got some wheels, and good to see him in the game now. And just see what he can do. If like he said, all these running backs are RB, if they get open space, they're gone.
They have not moved the football. After the flag, they have not moved the football. Hold on, and now the officials will finally stop the clock and move the football. Some poor officiating right there, and the Bulldogs coaches were livid.
All that time to make that offsides call.
And now the fans are sarcastically cheering the referees moving the ball up 5 yards.
So now it's 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Took a little bit, but they got it.
It's all right. It's all right. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, it happens. Shotgun now. Rainey in the backfield with Sloan. Gonna drop back. Looking to throw. He's going for the deep ball. Has Brady Vaya. He makes the catch. What a catch from Brady Vaya. He just mossed him.
You just got mossed.
Colin Husko, who's had a heck of a game so far, just got mossed as the Bulldog sideline is doing on his head. Randy Moss in Monday Night Football, you may have a feature. What a catch from Brady Vaya.
Brady Vaya climbing the ladder to one-hand it over Husko. That was an insane catch from Brady
What a
Vaya.
play, and they are now in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Bulldogs. I'm telling you, they were feeding off that last drive. Defense made a big play as there's a flag now. The offensive line may have jumped Or it looks like it is a delay a game call. Delay a game on the offense.
I mean, they might
TJ trying to plead his case, saying the score clock was off. Saying it did not reset.
And
looks like some problems from the scoreboard booth
officiating
next to us.
I mean,
that might have been on the score booth next to us.
And
Let's go knock on the door, see how they're doing.
They got to move 5 back now. But, I mean, what a catch.
What a throw. Are you kidding me?
I mean, both. It was crazy.
45-yard throw.
That was great. Brady Vile, what a catch.
He has been all over the place this year. Now it's 1st and 15 out of the red zone. The handoff to Rainey.
Ooh.
Gets a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 13.
All right. Now they got a 2nd and long. Flags plague a drive. So let's see if they don't let this flag ruin their drive. Because that was a crazy throw and catch.
But you know Matt Novak can make this field goal from this range, but you do not want to settle for field goals when you're down by this much. Well, it's only 7 points, but you want to tie the ball game here. As Rainey, play action. Sloan is looking. As Belio Bradick makes the catch and is hit after the throw. You have 3rd and 5. Good throw.
Great throw, great catch. I mean, both of them just, that was comebacker route and Sloan hitting him at a perfect spot so he can maintain possession and bounds. But still 5 yards short of the first down, so let's see what the Bulldogs have in store on this 3rd and 5.
Sloan looks a lot better out there, a lot more composed.
A lot more confident.
A lot more confident in his throws. That Via throw really helped him out. Low snap. Sloan's going to take off, and he will get a gain of 2 there. Now here comes a tough call. Do you go for it, try and tie the game here, or do you trust Matt Novak to try and kick it and make it a 4-point game?
Let's see what Curtin has in store.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Offense stays on the field, 4th and 4.
Sloan, I mean, bad snap, low snap. At least getting something out of that is big.
Could have been a turnover. Thankfully not. Maybe look for Brady Vaya on a slant here.
Or a hard count to get him off sides.
He's going to drop back to throw. He's looking. Has Novak. Novak spin move. Gets the 1st down.
Great play call from Curtin there to get the middle of the field open for Novak and to get a Bulldog 1st down.
1st down and goal from the 7-yard line.
A lot of throws here from RB. Like you said,
like
pass-heavy team for years.
Miscommunication on the field. Novak was starting to head on the field. He's coming off the field now. Rainey's going to stay in there.
Rainey, it looks like Rainey and Novak are swapping drives here. Novak hitting the first one. And
saw that a lot last week as well, but they were not really running the ball much for either running back. Rainey said he may do the gritty if he scores a touchdown here, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll be all.
Yeah, the run game is not.
And now Novak looks like he's come into the game. Rainey is checking out. Novak, the bigger running back. No, Brady Via will be coming out, and it looks like they'll be going with 2 running backs.
Interesting call here from Curtin. But it's
again, Novak, the bigger running back, he may be in there to block for Rainey here.
Looks like they are running I formation here.
I formation,
so
got Brian Toomey in the game. Ryan Novak. Got some of the big boys up there. It will be a handoff to Rainey. Rainey is fighting for yards. They're still trying to push him. And he will be down at the 4.
More like the 3-yard line there. So now 3rd and goal at the 3. Wauconda's, I mean, they're bending but not breaking.
This has been a good drive from both sides, and you do not want to end it without points for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter here.
Let's see what Curtin has on a call. Brady Via is still not in the game here for the Bulldogs.
Looks like it may be another rush for Rainey. Unless they run a little play action and try and get some running backs open here. Wauconda's ready for it, and there are some flags. There was some jumping along the line.
Looks like the play would have been blown up anyway. Novak got hit right when he got the ball. So
they're moving back, so this may be on the Bulldogs.
They're
both the Bulldogs. It looks like it'll be on RB, and it will be. Battle of the Bulldogs here tonight.
But, yeah, RB now, another flag to push him farther back now.
Now it is 3rd and 8. Novak checking out of the game, which means it looks like they will be passing the ball here on 3rd and 8, which seems like the right choice here.
Depends on how many yards the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs will get, because we might see another fourth down going for it.
No Brady Via, but Brian Toomey is now in the backfield with Rainey. Play action. Sloan looking. He throws right to the defender and is picked off by
Husko.
Who else but Colin Husko.
I mean,
that was a bad read, and that's a terrible way to end that drive.
I mean, the Bulldogs are...
They had a lot going for them on that drive.
Yeah, RB had a lot. I mean, getting that 4th down, getting that big play from Via.
I do not know what Sloan saw on that play, but there was no receiver near him.
It looked like Toomey was open, but I mean, overthrow we've seen it all day. TJ Sloan overthrowing it. On that 3rd down,
that is a tough way to end the drive for the Bulldogs.
Throw an interception.
We'll see what they do here in the
Sloan
shotgun.
looking very good besides that last pass.
Husko and Vanslow as Bennett will keep it, and he will lose a couple yards. 2nd and 12.
Drew Switek getting in there, making a great tackle. And that looks like a 2-yard loss for Wauconda.
This may be the last play of the quarter, maybe the second to last. Got 35 seconds left.
But 7-0 still Wauconda. Wauconda at the 18-yard line now on 2nd and long.
2nd and 12. Same 3 guys in the backfield as it's been all game. Drops back to throw. Bennett has all day to throw. Looking deep downfield. It is broken up by Brendan Tennecott, but it looks like there will be a pass interference call.
That ball was underthrown, and Tennecott, he had great coverage. I mean, it's just tough that the ball was underthrown because he had great coverage, but he had to come back on the ball. So
he did make contact with the
reach over,
defender.
and there was contact for sure. So that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Wauconda.
6 seconds left in the 1st quarter. And the officials still discussing maybe where the ball will be placed.
It's a 15-yard penalty, I believe.
It would be a 15-yard penalty, which would – it's an automatic 1st down either way, so it would be a 1st down. It will be a pass interference on the Bulldogs.
Again, that's on Tennecott. Good coverage, did everything right, except for that last part for making
Just
contact.
an underthrown ball.
So that helps out Wauconda a lot because they really had no one open on that.
Ball will be on the 33-yard line whenever they do place the ball. 6 seconds left in this quarter. 7-0 Wauconda. And the Bulldogs don't seem to be being outplayed.
No, it really doesn't.
Couple just chunk plays from Wauconda. RB can't finish a drive, and
yeah, Wauconda big play, and then that big play was huge. And
interception, another huge play.
And
Wauconda just making the plays at the right time.
Yeah, Wakanda's defense is bending but not breaking, obviously shown on that last
Once
drive.
again, same 3 guys in the backfield. Some jumping, nothing called. Vanslow will get a gain of a couple yards, and that will be the end of the quarter. Your score, Wauconda 7, Riverside Brookfield 0. Now, Jake, we obviously were just talking about turnovers and how crucial they are. Wauconda had 5 last week. RB did not turn the ball over at all last week.
Yeah.
Now you get here, you have a tough turnover inside the 10, cost you 7 points, or 3 to 7 points,
Yeah.
depending on how you look at it, how that play would have gone.
The thing was, that wasn't even 4th down for the Bulldogs in the red zone. It was 3rd down.
Looks like Sloan could have gotten a couple yards on the rush and see what you do on 4th down.
Yeah, and then if they didn't feel comfortable going for it, they could have just kicked in the field goal.
Yes.
With a very reliable Matt Novak kicking.
Then you had a chunk screenplay to Colin Husko, and he just broke open, got some good blocks. And that's really just been what this game has been. Chunk plays, and RB has made, like, dropping interceptions, and they're not making the plays they should be. And Wauconda's been making the plays they should be.
Yeah.
But when you look at the scoreboard,
it really doesn't seem like it's 7-0.
it does not, no.
It seems like these teams have been very even.
It seems like it should at least be tied.
Yeah. But, I mean, RB's drive was long. It was a very long drive. It probably took up 6 minutes about. 5, 6 minutes. But you can't end those type of drives and turnovers. You cannot. Especially inside the 10.
And that's why coaches preach turnovers so much. And after 2 tough ways to end drives for TJ Sloan, we may be seeing Diego Gutierrez, who's not at 100%. I haven't seen him throwing the ball on the sideline yet, so I think we'll still be getting TJ for another drive. Husko, Vancelo in the backfield. Vancelo gets another rush. Gets a gain of 2. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I mean, RB, Wauconda isn't getting, the run game isn't, like, insane. It's not moving the chains enough.
It's just the thought, dual threat, quarterback, running back who can get open for passes. It's just, you don't see the shotgun formation a lot in high school, at least the way they run it. You typically see like an I formation.
Yeah, and RB showing that they run many different formations.
And here comes the option. Husko gets it. He will get the first down and will be down at the 49-yard line.
Husko is just a speedster, man. Once he gets that ball, he is gone.
If he is in the open field, look out. And you better hope your safety can make a tackle.
Yeah, he is. He's got some wheels for sure.
He's not big, but he makes up for it with his speed.
Speed kills.
Speed does kill. Say. 1st and 10 from the 48. Here we go. Bennett takes a snap. High snap. Ball's on the ground. Husko picks it up. He's still going backwards. He's finally brought down way away from the line of scrimmage.
And that's
a 14-yard loss. 2nd and 24. Bad snap. And he just kept running backwards.
It's going to be 2nd and a country mile out there. I mean.
Now, Bulldogs defense, you just got to hope.
No big plays.
No big plays on a screenplay. And I'm expecting a screenplay here to Husko and hope that he doesn't break something off here.
Yeah, our RB has to stay contained for sure. And
first time we're not seeing this. 2 guys in the backfield. We're only seeing 1. It's Vancelo back there with Bennett. Husko is lined up as a wide receiver right now. Bennett back to throw. He's looking deep. And Tedicott just out of the reach of him for the interception. He was going deep, way overthrew his receiver, closer to the cornerback. And it'll be 3rd and 24.
Yeah, he had no one open there.
Oh, no, I must have miscounted. It's 3rd and 29.
Like I said, 3rd down and a long ways away. So RB just has to stay disciplined here.
No bad turnovers, no pass interference.
Yeah, no. You cannot see that yellow flag thrown out of the ref's side pocket right now. You have to stay disciplined, like I said.
And Wauconda's punt unit doesn't look great. Well, at least we saw on the first punt. Maybe they work something out, maybe they don't. But Bennett's going to keep. Bennett on the outside. He's still going. What a run.
Bennett.
A 27-yard rush. It's 4th and 2. He did take a big hit there, though.
I mean, Bennett stutter step boom, right down the sideline. RB couldn't make that. They couldn't break down and make that tackle, and there's your big play for Wauconda. And now it's 4th and short.
4th and 2 and compared to a 3rd and 29. What a rush right there. Knocked out of bounds by Marcus Moody, saving the first down. Now you got to hope they can do anything here, run or pass. They were not expecting run there, and now you just have to hope to contain.
Yeah, big stop. I mean, this would be a big stop from RB.
Running the eye now. Looks like Husko will be the back to take it. There is a flag thrown. May have been a false start. It is a delay of game. Penalties are killer. They've been killing the Bulldogs all game. Now this is the first one to hurt Wauconda. 4th and 7.
I mean, that's big. That's big. And instead of having a 4th and 3, 4th and 7, it doesn't sound like a lot of a difference. Or 4th and 8. It doesn't sound like a lot of a difference.
And now they're back deep to punt. That's a game-changing play.
Literally. After that huge run.
Via back to return. Turner may block another one. A lot of the low snap. Turner. Oh, he's gonna run it. Husko's gonna run. He is. He may have got it. Did he get the first down?
Husko is just playing all everywhere. He's been making an interception.
Low snap makes the play, and Wauconda gets the first down.
Husko is just, everywhere. Special teams, he's interception, touchdown.
Turner was right there to try and block the punt. He just ran around him. He gets the first down, barely gets it by a yard, if that. Extending his arm and gets the first down. What a play.
I mean, big plays have been.
What a gutsy play.
Big plays have been what's Wakanda's forte right now. Their big plays have been carrying them.
Vancelo in the backfield. Husko is lined up as a wide receiver as there is a flag thrown and maybe another false start on Wauconda. Another delay of game.
Wow.
This quarterback is not keeping his eye on the play clock.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the third or fourth delay of game all day.
Yeah, it's a crazy play right there.
Yeah.
Now you got 1st and 15, which is, it sets you back a little bit, but Wauconda does not feel the pressure of being backed up.
Yeah, they literally just.
Husko gets the ball again. And he breaks another tackle, but he is met by a swarm of Bulldogs, losing 4, and it will now be 2nd and 19.
Dylan Cohen, the sophomore, getting in there to get the first hit on Husko, but then RB swarming to make the tackle. But Wakanda's back deep again, like 2nd and very long again, and RB just has to keep them there or just can't break.
They've been lining up Husko as a wide receiver a lot this drive at least, as Bennett's in trouble, met by a swarm of Bulldogs. He is brought down in the backfield again. Defense making big plays, another loss of 4. It'll be 3rd and long again, but you just have to prevent Bennett from making a big run like he did last time.
Yes. No big plays.
It is 3rd and 20, 8:43 left in the second quarter. They've been running down the clock this drive.
Yeah, this has been a
haven't gained many yards though.
No, they really haven't, because they've been moving back from big losses as well as flags.
Only 2 in the backfield again. Bennett is gonna run again. He's getting another big gain. He will be tackled 2 yards short again of the first down.
Wauconda is just getting these huge plays on 3rd down.
Drew Switek brings them down to stop the first down, but you got another big 4th down play.
Looks like he's a yard short of the first down. All right. RB's got to dig deep here. As long as this drive's been, they just have to stay disciplined.
4th and a long one. The crowd is making some noise. All the big boys are in there. And it looks like there's a timeout on the field.
Wauconda taking the timeout. Their
Timeout
first
by
one of the game.
Wauconda. That would be the first of the half. 7:30 left.
It's set at 30 though.
What a drive this has been from Wauconda.
Yeah.
Looks like they're dead in their tracks. The Bulldogs are going to get a ball in good field position, and then all of a sudden Wauconda just big play after big play on third down, and now you're brought at another 4th and short.
Yeah, it's just those big plays. It's been the story of Wauconda as well as RB's. Big plays have been hurting the Bulldogs.
They have not been like, Wauconda's not let the penalties affect them.
No, they haven't. They bounce back. It seems like they're better from in pressure and back. Because they, on those 3rd and longs, and on a fumbled punt, and Husko taking it for a first down from
The big
about
boys
30 yards back.
are out there again on a big 4th down here. Crowd's making some noise.
Would be a
It's a
big
long
stop for
one.
the Bulldogs here.
Watch out for play action here. They're going to give it to the fullback. It looks like he did get it for the first down.
Oh, there's.
Bulldogs are saying that's short.
They're saying he's short.
Now, is he short? We're waiting for the official ruling.
The official's talking, and it looks like it's gonna be a
First
First
down.
down.
And this long drive continues.
RB's defense is just gassed.
You can tell they are tired. And you just got to maybe make a turnover here because
Yeah.
forcing them back has not stopped them from getting first downs.
It seems like Wauconda has had the ball for this whole quarter.
Because they have. Taking up 6 minutes of clock. Still got 30 yards to go before the end zone. Bennett takes the snap. He's going to give it. And it will be down after a 7-yard rush from Vancelo.
Vancelo, that backfield for Wauconda has been huge for them. Huge. Obviously,
I don't know if I've seen a pass to a wide receiver yet.
the
That has
only
been completed at least.
the only passes have been the PI and that overthrow earlier this drive from Wauconda.
Oh, bobbled snap. Bennett picks it up. He is tackled in the backfield, though. And now you have 3rd and 5. Lucky to keep possession on that play.
Anthony Makutis making the tackle there.
He was out last week, back this week for his first varsity game, and makes a big play right there.
He is just built to play football, man.
He's a big man out there.
He is a big man.
And here we go, 3rd down, crowd making noise. Hopefully they make a stop here on 3rd down or prevent a big play from happening. Bennett gives it, and it will be a first down.
Again.
Vancelo, who has been getting the ball seemingly this entire drive, him or Bennett, you haven't really seen much from Husko other than the fake punt.
Yeah. Just getting down. This might be the longest high school drive I've seen when I'm announcing.
Yeah, for sure. This has been a long drive. There's 5 minutes, 45 seconds left, and RB is still yet to touch the ball in the second quarter. Option gives to Husko. Husko may be in trouble. Drew Swiatek is there for the tackle, help from Brendan Tennecott, but there's a flag on the field.
It may be a block
hold.
in the back or a
A
hold.
hold or a block in the back. Usually
And that
a
would
flag in the
move
backfield.
Wauconda even back more.
Or you decline the penalty and you take 2nd and 15.
Yeah. Let's see what they do here.
Are they going to accept this penalty here?
They do accept the penalty, and they're moving the ball back.
Yeah, they are moving it way back. I think it's a spot foul.
Yeah. But now, Wauconda far from the sticks again.
But that we've seen twice this drive that does not affect them.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. It's been 2 times since this happened, and Wauconda still gets the first down. So let's see if RB can stop him here.
First and long. Running the shotgun formation again with the same 2 guys. Vancelo gets the run this time. He is brought down in the backfield.
Drew Switek in there,
He has had a good game.
getting in there on back-to-back plays.
Drew Switek, not the biggest guy in the field, but he is always there to make tackles.
I have a class with Drew, and I'm telling you, he loves football, man. He loves
the game of football. Always loves talking about it. And I didn't even notice Bennett was out of the game. They brought in a new quarterback. It looked like Chase Grohl checked in the game for that one play, and looks
Bennett's
like
back in.
back out there. May have taken a big hit on that option play. Bennett looks like he's gonna throw deep, and nothing doing there. Good
Great
defense by Vinny Maeda.
Vinny Maeda, great coverage. The tight end or wide receiver wanted a flag there, but did not get it. Great coverage.
Luke Hansen, a tight end. He looks like he's one of the bigger guys in the field, and that's because he is standing at 6'3". Seems to be Wauconda's tallest player out there. Wauconda, like we said, is not that big.
But they are fast.
It is a 3rd down and 25. Can they stop him for the 3rd time on 3rd and long? Bennett is going to keep it again, but he is hit after a gain of 5, and it'll still be 4th and long. We finally get a 4th and long here on this drive.
RB finally stops Wauconda
But
from getting that
hold
big
your horses
play.
because it's 4th and 22, and I don't think that'll stop him. But it looks like the kicker, Austin Fink, is coming out there. Is he going to be attempting this long field goal? It looks like they're in the field goal formation.
Does look like it.
Entering Matt Novak range. What looks like to be a 46-yarder. Vinny Maeda will be the 1-man deep.
The lefty leg. Let's see if Wauconda can kick one here. So
Norris with the hold. Finks. They fake it. Norris is brought down right away. And that play was broken up from the get-go. That had 0 chance of going anywhere. The Bulldogs swarmed on that play.
the defense finally getting off the field. Huge stop for the Bulldogs. Let's see if that can boost their confidence and get them a momentum to put some points on the board.
Now, if you're the Bulldogs, you do not want this drive to end in a 3-and-out.
Oh, no.
The Bulldogs' defense has been gassed this entire quarter, really, and they need some well-deserved rest.
Yes. I mean, that was a...
It's not as warm as last week. Last week, a lot of guys were cramping up, but a long drive like that, guys may still be cramping up.
Yeah. But it's a great weather for football today.
It's a beautiful day. Rain earlier, but the rain has gone away, and beautiful day. TJ still in the backfield. Rainey out there for a 2nd straight drive. TJ under pressure, but he's going to take off. He will get a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
Good play from TJ, going through his reads, finding no one open, and gets in open lanes and takes advantage of it, getting a good 5 yards there.
Yeah, he didn't have anyone right there. Good defense from Wauconda, and
I mean,
he just made it on his legs. He's
Yeah.
not very much of a runner, but when you have that big of a hole, you got to use it.
yeah, I mean, we haven't given any credit to the big men up front. I mean, that was very good blocking.
They got a
for-
very young line, but
Yes.
they are big.
They are
and
big
They are
and
very good.
Yeah. Slowing back in shotgun.
And he's under pressure again. But he's going to throw towards Matt Novak, who makes the catch and is out of bounds at the 41. A big reception. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
That was a great throw from TJ. Great catch, obviously, from Matt Novak. Perfect throw.
Matt Novak just had a nick for getting open, and he was right there. Matt Novak, I was talking to him earlier in the week. Obviously, that field goal has defined his legacy, but
Yeah.
he's been a wide receiver since freshman year, so he's always had the instinct to be not just a good kicker, but a good wide receiver.
Yeah, and knows this offense for sure.
He's a main receiver for this team.
And has been for years.
He has been for years. TJ in trouble. Somehow finds Brady Vaya, and Brady gets a gain of 8 right there. What a throw by TJ.
And if he didn't get tripped up there, I could see Vaya taking it to the house there.
Yeah, he's very quick, and he's gotten a lot stronger.
And he's been playing football for years. And a lot of these guys have. I mean,
Oh,
obviously.
it looks like they gave him the first down. He extended his arm and got the first down. 1st and 10 from the 31. They got a nice little drive here going. Going a little quick, though. 3 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. Love to have this game tied at half. As TJ finds Matt Novak again. Small little chunk play, but that's the type of play you need right there.
Yeah. You just need yards on first down. If you're on 1st and 10 and then 2nd and 10 and you don't get any yards, 3rd and long is you never want to be in 3rd and long.
I guess they didn't give him forward progress, and he's lucky to get a yard there. Unless, yeah, they're moving the ball up a yard.
He does get forward progress on that. Looks
Fans
like
don't seem to be too pleased with where the ball placement was there. But you got 2nd and 9 from the 29. TJ is looking to throw again. Has Iggy wide open. He breaks the tackle and gets the first down.
great catch
Jackson
from Iggy.
Ori was holding on for dear life. He finally did make the tackle after it looked like Iggy was going to break it, but not before they get a first down at the 19-yard line.
This Bulldogs team is great when the first read is there. When the first read is there, then it looks like the Bulldogs are just moving the ball.
2 minutes 11 on this clock in the red zone for the 2nd time. Now you better hope that it doesn't end like the first way did, because if it did, that would be a
No
killer
bueno.
to this team.
No bueno.
Bringing out the Spanish who like it. Rainey open on the screen, does not find him, has Brian Toomey, and he drops the ball in the end zone. He had the catch, hit both of his hands, and he could not come up with it.
That was a perfect throw right in between the fours.
You can't ask for anything better, just a tough play there from Brian Toomey.
And he's gonna want that one back, man. That was a perfect throw. That was a perfect throw. You can't get better than that.
No, you cannot. What a throw from TJ.
Let's see if RB can still get some points on the board after a tough drop.
Still got 3 plays left at least. So, low snap. He's gonna throw. He's going for the end zone. Brady Vaya. He cannot come up with it.
That was a throw. I mean,
that was a very risky throw.
I thought he was nowhere near open, but
no, he was not.
I mean that throw gave him a chance to catch it, but
like
just out of the reach of Vaya.
From Wauconda. 2 minutes exactly left in the second quarter. You have a 3rd and 10. Jake, it's 3rd and 10. You had a touchdown, what should have been, and couldn't come up with it. Now you're down to 3rd and 10. What do you do here on this play?
I say if Novak's on the field, you give it to him or Rainey. I say you give the ball to one of your running backs on a draw or a screen pass to see if you can get a good chunk, to at least get 5 yards to see if they want to do from there. But you need points. You don't want to risk anything and throw the ball here, like showed on last drive.
Now, are you going to try at all to shoot for the end zone here, or are you just trying to go for the short
I
chunk
say
play?
short, maybe a hitch, and get that first down or just get a couple yards.
The receivers have been getting open. When
they have
Brady's been getting contained today, other than when he mossed Husko.
That was a crazy catch.
But
shout out Mambo for that catch.
With Brady not being there, looks like wide receiver 1 Matt Novak has been making up for it.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against Brady, but they've been putting their cornerback 1 on Brady, leaving Matt to get open.
Yeah, Husko's been on Brady all game.
Got 3 wide here, raiding the backfield. Running shotgun. Looks like another throw is coming.
They do throw the ball.
Sloan. He's going for the end zone. And the ball was out of the reach of Vaya. And it'll be 4th and 10.
That looked like a throwaway there from Sloan. He just wanted to get out of the end zone and not make that same mistake he made last drive. So now 4th and 10, and if I had to guess, Novak is going to kick for the field goal. Let's see what they do,
TJ staying on the field, so I think they are going to have him go for it here.
Wow. 4th and 10, gutsy call from Curtin. Last 4th down, RB converted.
Let's see if it works. You got 3 wide receivers in the tight end here, along with Rainey in the backfield. And now the Bulldogs will call a timeout with 1:53. Try and discuss this.
Maybe rethink it.
Honestly, I don't hate that formation.
I don't. I mean, like you said, the wide receivers and, I mean, Toomey, tight end, I mean, they get open. And they have been for the whole game.
But mental errors have been killing this Bulldogs team this entire game.
For sure. That drop from Toomey, that was on 1st down, wide open in the end zone. And a perfect throw, just dropped it. And then that interception inside the 10, huge for Wauconda.
Now this game seems like a game RB should be winning.
Yes. It really doesn't seem like it's 7-0. It really doesn't.
Now, obviously you're looking at it like it should be at least a tie game, if not RB has a lead.
Yes.
But they're going to start scoring, like I said. And if this doesn't work out here, Wauconda's not in good field position. They take a lot of time off the clock. There's only 1:53 left, so
and
I don't see them scoring. And then the Bulldogs get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and
so
remember RB has been on defense for this whole quarter basically, so they don't want to go back out there. They want to go back out there if they're 7.
Sloan going for the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for Brian Toomey. That throw was not on the mark, and it would be Wauconda's ball. 1st and 10 from the 19.
I mean, great coverage from Wauconda there. Looked like he may, if he found a window there, he could have made it, but he was covered tight.
Now it looked like he had Rainey twice on that drive, open for a screen, and maybe a little chunk play. Obviously, you don't do that play on 4th down, but he had him on 1st down. Maybe you try it and look for Cordell and see what he can do.
Yeah.
Because he's fast. He can try and make a play, juke out a defender, because there's really only one guy on him. Everyone was either back towards the end zone or on the opposite side of the field.
If Rainey gets past him, which he definitely can, what I've heard from and seen from him, he's very special, but he just hasn't got the ball a lot. As well as Novak. I haven't seen him get the ball in a while.
No, Novak has not gotten the ball either. Not much of rushing. Vancelo, he will get a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. RB has 2 timeouts left. If you're RB, you make a stop here. It's 3rd down. Uh-oh, do the Bulldogs have the ball? Looked like there might have been a fumble on the play. The clock stops. Vinny Maeda came up with the ball. He's signaling that he has it.
He's confused. He thought that it should be 1st down for RB. They're discussing it. Let's see what they're saying.
Looks like they're giving the ball to Wauconda.
Continues to have a ball now on 2nd down with 1:26 left. But if RB gets a 3-and-out here, or even a turnover,
you have 2 timeouts.
Yeah,
why not call it if you stop him on 3rd down here? Or if you stop him on 2nd down here. Stop him on 2nd, stop him on 3rd.
Yes. Let's see.
They are wasting the clock. 8 seconds left on the play clock. See if they wind it all the way down.
They do.
They do.
And great tackle from Marcus Turner there.
And Curtin does call a timeout there. 58 seconds left.
Has confidence in his defense to make a stop here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4 here. You make another stop here. There are 2 low snaps on punts, and I wouldn't imagine you try and go for it, pin back this deep. You try and get rid of the ball.
Yeah, and then
they may not be able to do that.
It looks like, honestly, the snaps have been very questionable for Wauconda on the field goal, on the punts, on some of the shotgun snaps. So if there's a fumble snap and RB gets in there quick, they can get that ball.
They can. All of a sudden, you have a scoop and score in a tie ball game with the the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs getting the ball to start the second half.
So I'm I'm guessing Curtin's going to give a nice long talk to TJ about in the locker room at halftime because some of his decisions made were questionable, but he has made some great throws.
He's made some great throws, he's made some bad throws, but looks like the Bulldogs had 12 on the field. Quickly get a man off. 3rd down and 4. Obviously, clock does not run after a timeout.
Shotgun now for Wauconda.
Bennett's going to keep it. Bennett is going to...
Short of the first down. Great tackle there from RB. He might
have gotten it. It looks like they might be moving the chain.
They're giving it to him? They are giving it to him.
They did give it to him.
It looks like he was just a yard, and maybe a half a yard short, but they do give him the first down. So now the clock's running. So
try and get greedy here and
I'm
launch
guessing
the ball downfield, or do they just knee it?
I say Wauconda just runs the ball, gives the ball to Husko, see if he can maybe break one loose, but I doubt a pass here from Wauconda.
In a game that looked like it would be a shootout, it's only 7-0. The defenses have flourished here. Some big stops and big situations for both defense as they do run it.
And that will probably be the last play of the half.
15 seconds here, like we said.
And looks like Wauconda has no sense of urgency, so they're just letting it run to half. Up 7-0.
They will be letting it go to half. Up 7-0. Your score at halftime. Wauconda 7, Riverside Brookfield 0. I mean, there's not a lot of bad things to say about Riverside Brookfield other than just mental errors and not being able to finish drives.
Yeah, they've gotten in the red zone and they've gotten big plays, but they just cannot capitalize on these plays and on these drives even. I mean, their drives have been good. It's just
I mean, you had 2 drives where you're in the red zone and you just cannot score. But we will be going to halftime. You are watching the RBTV Game of the Week. We will be back after halftime. And welcome back to the RBTV Game of the Week. Once again, I'm Sam Biggin alongside Jake O'Brien. And here we go for the second half of football. Wauconda is up 7-0 after a first half that seemed like the Bulldogs, the RB Bulldogs, seemed to be neck and neck with them, but just could not score here. As the kick goes to Matt Novak to start the second half, and he gets drilled. There's still some contact going on after the play.
Oh my gosh.
What a hit.
That was a...
Hello,
boom.
Welcome to the second half.
Yeah, literally. That was... I mean, that was a big hit. Oh, 25-yard line to start off this drive for RB.
TJ Sloan, who had a rocky first half.
I'd call it rocky as well. He had
inconsistent would maybe be a better word.
Yes.
Completes a pass. Somebody didn't low snap to
Matt
start. Matt Novak in the Wildcat. And gets a gain of about 2 or 3.
TJ Sloan not even.
He's on the sideline. Him and Diego are both on the sidelines right now. No quarterback on the field. Matt Novak appears to be hurt. That is not good.
Yeah, he is squirming. That's usually a horrible sign. I just hope he's okay.
I can't say it would be a cramp because the game or the second half just started. So while we're taking this injury timeout away, interesting play call there to start the second half.
Yeah, Wildcat right off the gate, and this
would be a huge blow to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Matt Novak is one of the core players for this team.
Him and Brady Vire are the core of that wide receiving core, and without him, you're going to be relying on a lot of juniors, which they have talent for sure.
Yeah, but Matt Novak is one of a kind.
He's one of a kind, been here since freshman year, and he's been a team captain.
Yeah. I just hope he's okay. He's been laying down in that same spot.
Hasn't really moved.
The trainer, Fry, has been checking his left leg.
Yeah. He's getting up and seems to be walking on his own power, which is a good sign. We'll see how he reacts when he gets back to the sideline.
There you go, straight to the trainer's bench. Novak is furious. This can't be good.
No, he's going, again, looking at that left knee. As we transition back into the game here, TJ Sloan in the backfield with Ryan Novak, who is back into the game. Iggy Braddock, the other wide receiver, who is in Matt's spot as of right now. As TJ play action, will throw a screen to Brady. Brady breaks off a tackle and will get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a swarm of Wauconda defenders getting there, and now that leaves 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
Not a good start to the second half.
Not at all. I mean, big hit at the kickoff, and then Wildcat Novak goes down, and a no gain from the Bulldogs so far.
Yeah, Matt Novak took 2 big hits to start that second half. And what do we expect here? Do we expect a bootleg? Do we expect them to just stay in the pocket, look for a receiver?
I'm guessing a bootleg. I think they're gonna. Oh, maybe not. Just drop back.
You may take off. Can't find anyone open. Under pressure. And it
Great
is
breakup from
deflected.
Wauconda.
Jackson Ori was there for the deflection. And it is going to be 4th down as the punting unit is coming out. That is worst case scenario.
Yeah, that 3 and out, and Nate looks like they had momentum after. Not, I wouldn't call it momentum, but they still were playing well. That last drive they had in the first half.
It really looks like they need Matt Novak in that offense.
Yeah.
He's still currently on the trainer's table right now.
Getting checked on his left knee. And now Bilal Redick with the punt. A booming punt.
Goes over his head, and it's still bouncing. And it'll keep rolling and rolling down at the 31. It looks like Brady Vaya may be a little shaken up on the sideline as well. Wow, this is...
So injuries for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs are...
This is
for
not
their
a
seniors,
good situation at all.
For their seniors, it's not good.
Their senior captains, their 2 best wide receivers.
He's good. Brady's he
looked to be limping on the sideline.
He's fine though. He told the coaches he can play. So, let's see what Wauconda does after a 3 and out from Riverside Brookfield.
Yeah, Coach Curtin going to check on Matt.
Only 1 running back now in the backfield.
1 running
for
back.
Wauconda.
They've been going with that a lot lately. Let's go. As there's a flag before he could take the rush.
Looks like
May
it's
have
going to
been
be
a false start.
Yeah, false start on Wauconda. So maybe RB can get some energy and hold Wauconda to a 3 and out and get the ball right back and see what they can do.
And with their shaky punts, it could be good field position for RB.
Yeah. Shaky snaps, you should say. I mean,
Yeah.
just haven't even gotten the punter's hand besides
Yeah.
getting that first down run. And still 1 running back in there.
Yeah,
No,
they seem to be changing it up.
no more Vencello in there. And that's a good run from Bennett.
Bennett is going to get a gain of 5 there.
This Wauconda team isn't
Still
really.
a 3rd and long, though.
Yeah, this Wauconda team really doesn't run downhill. They're more of a side to side
find a hole.
team. Yeah, I say that for sure because, I mean, their touchdown the touchdown was down the sideline, and then all those big plays they had
been
were
down the
getting
sideline.
outside.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I've noticed that as well. But you obviously don't want to open up the gap and see how they respond to that and run up the middle.
yeah,
Because they're running up the middle right now. As Husko will, it looks like he did get the first down.
yeah, that was
And it will be a first down.
good from. I mean, speaking of the devil, talking about how they're running outside, runs it right up the gut for a first down. So And Wauconda responding to that 3-and-out by the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs.
Yeah,
With
you
a
got
first down
and
right
10
away.
at the 42 right now.
And it looks like Matt Novak is moving around on the sideline, so that's a good sign to see.
Gonna try and see if he can run it out, go out for the next drive. As the ball's loose, and it looks like the Bulldogs have it. They're saying they got it, and they do! A huge turnover for the Bulldogs.
That could be huge for Riverside
Looks like-
Brookfield.
I can't tell who came up with it. May have been Drew Switek. Looks like the running back just lost the ball.
And that's huge for
huge.
RB. I mean,
You
great
start the
field
ball
position.
in opponent's territory.
Yes. And like it seemed like Wauconda was going to slowly try to take a drive like they did in that second quarter, but forcing a fumble for RB, this could be huge for them.
Yeah, Matt Novak is running around the sidelines. Hopefully that's a good sign that he could play.
Still pointing at his left knee, but let's see what TJ Sloan can do now.
Novak in the backfield for the second straight drive, throwing to Novak. He breaks a tackle, still on his feet. What a run from Ryan Novak, or screenplay as I should say, and he is fired up.
This RB team's fired up.
As no one went to pick up the ball, he dropped the ball in the celebration of the first down, and no one went to pick it up as now Brian Toomey picks it up and gives it to the ref.
They got to get the ball in Novak's hand more. I mean,
Yeah, he's such an elusive runner. He's so big and he's hard to bring down.
big, strong, fast, good. But this big play started off,
That's a
and
huge
looks
start.
like this TJ's getting his boys fired up.
First and 10 from the 35. TJ, low snap. TJ under pressure. There's a flag. It may have been a hold. Gets a couple yards on that run. And the offensive line coach looks furious right now, so it may be a hold on the offensive line. Coach Wojak does not look happy. And it is a hold, just what we thought.
That was the first holding for RB today, and now it's first and
That's a
first
killer.
and 20. After a big play from Novak, they get pushed back about where they started the drive.
No. Yeah, because, oh, wow. It might have been a spot foul, which means they are way backed up. First and 27.
Oh, it's moving back more. Wow.
Indeed, it is first and 27. So I will not be shocked to see either a run from Novak or for TJ to try and take a shot downfield.
Got a lot of wide receivers out
He
there.
does give it to Novak on a draw, and he almost breaks that tackle, gets a gain of 4.
Great tackle there
That could have saved a
From-
big play.
from Bennett. I mean, all these guys just play both sides.
Yeah. Kind
That's
of
high
not a
school
big school.
That's high school football, playing both sides of the ball.
Now you got second and 24 here. This may be the play where TJ takes a shot downfield.
Let's see, second and very long. Need something here to continue this drive.
And it's almost intercepted off the hands.
It was off the hands of everybody, it seemed like.
Yeah, really. Now you
Hey.
have a third and long. That would have been a gain of about 10 if there is a completion right there.
So I'm curious to see what the Bulldogs do here. I'm guessing just a short play or something to get at least back to the chains
Yeah.
to see what they can do there.
See a screenplay here maybe?
Because the Bulldogs need to convert off this turnover. They need to. They can't have this defense on the field this much.
Yeah. Because Wauconda will eventually take advantage of that. Another low snap as TJ's going to take a shot downfield. He's looking for Brady Vaya. Cannot get there. Asking for a pass interference. Does not get it.
Great coverage there from Husko.
Not a great ball, though.
No, it really didn't seem like he had any chance to catch that ball.
And a big turnover for the Bulldogs results in nothing. They lost a couple yards on that drive from that holding call. And now it looks like the punt unit is out there.
Yeah. It seemed like the Bulldogs were getting hyped because, I mean, fumble.
That's a big turnover.
And then Novak's run was, or I should say catch,
Screen pass,
was
yeah.
good. But now Iggy back to punt again.
And that's a booming punt. Husko calling for the fair catch inside the 10. A beautiful punt from Iggy Braddock.
He has got a leg for sure. I mean,
Yes,
that was a great punt.
Couldn't written it up any better. You got them inside the 10. Now
Maybe
you
the
gotta hope you
Bulldogs
make a
can push
stop.
them back again into the end zone for a safety to just get points on the board. But
You just stop them here.
just
And
get any stop here would be
A
huge.
punch near or in their end zone, that could be trouble for Wauconda.
Yes. And Wauconda has had troubles with penalties to move them back, so.
And it's mental errors. It's not the false starts. It's not the holding. It's delay of games.
Yes.
It's just poor decision making on the quarterback. Husko in the backfield. They've gone away from the 2 in the backfield and only have 1 in the shotgun. Gave it to Husko. And he gets a gain of about 2 or 3.
Novak's everywhere in there making that tackle with a couple other D linemen of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Novak is a big linebacker, and he seems to be all over the field when a tackle has to be made. 2nd down and 8.
The Bulldogs trying to get a stop here to get their offense back on the field. The defense for RB has been very, very solid.
To give to Husko, he's going to go for the outside. He's going to throw the ball downfield. Unexpected trickery, and it is caught.
And Tennecott making the tackle.
Glassby with a huge play, putting the in Bulldogs territory, Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs territory, I should say, down at the 35. What a gutsy call. What a play.
What a call from Wauconda. Husko making a better throw than seems like Bennett has made all game.
Yeah, what a throw, but RB was not ready for that at all.
They weren't. And that is huge for Wauconda.
Now, that's not even a bad play on Tennecott because he had to cover 2 guys there.
Yeah. But, that's just...
Someone missed their coverage right there.
Yeah.
Might have been a jump off sides, but nothing there.
A good move.
Another first down from Glassby. They're trying to find him now.
Yeah. They're moving the chains now.
A couple touchdowns last week, and now he's starting to find his way in this offense.
Now, just outside the red zone, Wauconda looking to put more points on the board.
Wauconda opening up this pass game is something that could be very scary.
Yes. Instead of having the 2 running back set, have 1 in there, have an extra wide receiver or a tight end, and it's been working out so far for Wauconda.
And Matt Novak still on the injury table. Looks like Brian Toomey is down on the sideline as well. Injury bug is creeping up to the Bulldogs as Husko, good tackle from Turner.
Very good tackle from Turner. I thought it might have been a face mask, but...
No, if anything, that may have been a horse collar. But, no, it was just a good tackle.
It was just a good tackle.
2nd and 10.
Let's see what Wauconda has in store now after that trick play for a huge gain.
Bennett and Husko in the backfield again. And it looks like they're going to maybe try an option. Bennett's going to keep. Bennett will be tackled short of the first down.
But still a great gain for
It'll be 3rd and
Wauconda
short.
on a first down. Or 2nd down. But, these injuries of the Riverside Brookfield seniors have been tough.
Very, very tough.
Toomey's laying down, getting help now from the trainer, and Novak sitting on the bench, and they are not happy to be there, especially only on the 2nd game of the season.
And you're only down 7-0.
Yeah. All right.
And
A
timeout from Wauconda. The play clock was running down.
Like you said, the mental errors that delays a game, delay games, have just
They're
been.
discussing now. Did they not call timeout? Was there an issue with the play clock?
Looks like
It might have just been an issue with the play clock. No timeout called.
no delay game.
No delay game. And Bennett's still on his feet. Inside the 10, down at the 7.
And getting the first down. That puts Wauconda in first and goal, and just having a very good drive after that big play.
Yeah, Toomey is limping as well. It looks like that may be his left leg as well.
Stinks to see for this Riverside Brookfield team.
It's tough to see for sure. First and goal to go from the 9. How does Wauconda? And it looks like the play clock was down to 0 again, and a timeout is called by Wauconda. Bennett is not having good control of the play clock.
Yeah, they are. It's been this the whole game. They just haven't gotten on the line and basically got ready to play.
Yeah.
They've been. I mean, these big plays for Wauconda have been ginormous,
For sure.
to say the least. I mean, each drive they've had a big play.
They're just tiring the Bulldogs defense out.
Yes.
You got a feeling with all the long drives they've been having, they're eventually going to get a drive where they put points on the board, and I think this is going to be the drive they do it.
Yeah. It seems like how they're moving the chains, and now they're on the 9-yard line. It seems like they have.
Now, hypothetically speaking, the Bulldogs do stop them. Do you kick the field goal here with how shaky the snaps have been, or do you try and go for it on 4th down?
Honestly, I'd say they go for it because their special teams has been a mess. Wauconda's special
teams. You don't want to give the Bulldogs any favors.
And losing points on this drive would be horrible for Wauconda.
Oh, he's met right away in the backfield. Drew Switek and Joseph Madonna are back there to make the play.
Great play from Bulldogs there because they've been going left, right. They've been going to different sides of the field with Bennett, but Switek just getting there in that backfield so quick.
There's a great read right there by the defense.
Let's see what Wauconda has in store now for the second
and 15.
Goal.
He's shocked to see him throw the ball here. They're going to roll out the right side. Novak is there for pressure, and he is brought down. Luke Humskis is there for the sack with some help from Ryan Novak. Luke finishes the job after Ryan forces the pressure. Now you have 3rd and 20.
Yeah.
Maybe
Luke
forget field goal range.
Yeah,
you got to go for the end zone here.
Yeah, Luke Humskis only a sophomore too, so.
He's a big tight end threat.
Big. He very tall.
Standing at 6'3", he's a big kid.
And still growing.
Still growing. Same 2 in the backfield. Bulldog fans starting to make some noise on this big 3rd down. He's going to roll out again. Under pressure again. And he is that ball going to be ruled incomplete? Would have been a loss anyways. 4th and 20.
I guess they are going to kick the field goal here.
Ooh, this could be a risky call. A blocked kick. Maybe they try faking it again.
Maybe.
I don't know if that was a fake or a missed snap last time, but here we go. A big field goal in this game.
This
could be a 1-possession game or a 2-possession.
This is a big field goal for both teams.
A 32-yard kick from Austin Fink. The senior kicker. Low snap. Kick is up, and it is good.
And that is huge for Wauconda, going up 2 scores
kick.
now.
I felt like I may have heard a whistle before the kick, though.
But it doesn't seem like it's going to be in effect. Very good kick from Fink there to put him up 10-0 against Riverside Brookfield. Now,
Did you hear that whistle as well?
I did hear a whistle.
And I think are the referees discussing this?
Maybe. It seems like they're going to keep the field goal, and it's going to stay 10-0.
They will, yes.
Riverside Brookfield has to put points on the board this drive. If it's a field goal or if it's a touchdown, it doesn't matter. They need to put
starting
points on the
kicker
board.
is now out of the game.
Yeah.
And instead of Matt Novak being out there for the return, you have Ryan Novak out there. No relation.
Just same last name, no relation, yeah.
Funny story. Their moms have the same name as well,
Yes.
but no relation.
Literally none at all. But both great football players. I guess you could say that's a
Both
relation.
amazing athletes. Also good on the diamond as well. Fink back to kick after that big 32-yard field goal to put Wauconda up 10-0. And that kick is a high kick. It's Novak's ball, and he loses it. He's in the end zone.
And it's a touchback.
Whistled back. It is a touchback.
It works out well because I don't know if Novak had anything going there.
No, he did not. Surprising call. That's a touchback, though, because
Yeah.
he did muff it inside the end zone.
Yeah, but now they got it at the 20-yard line. And RB now needing to put points on the board. And TJ is still out there. No
Well,
Diego.
we know is not 100%.
No.
That may be a factor onto why he is not out there. Diego is also a very talented dual threat quarterback. Made some big plays last week before getting hurt. And TJ's going to roll out. Roll to his left. He's in trouble. He's going to try and run and gets a gain of 2. Rainey is now checking into the game for Novak, it looks like.
If I were the Bulldogs, RB, I'd try to get the ball in Novak's hands. I mean, the times that it has happened, it has worked well. But let's see what RB does here.
Brady Vaya has not touched the ball much this game.
But it did seem like he had an injury earlier in this quarter, so.
We'll see what happens. He's being guarded by a safety. He seems to be pretty far out. He's throwing to Vaya, like we just said. Gain of about 5.
That's a good.
That's a good chunk play.
Yes, very good. And that gives on these second downs, you have to get in manageable spots to get close to a first down.
And this seems like a situation where you should go for it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Especially only with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
I mean, your offense isn't getting anything going.
Yeah, and the defense has been on the field all day, it seems like. All night, I should say.
He's going to roll out again. Tough throw. Turner slips up and cannot be there for the catch. And they're bringing out the punt unit.
This Riverside Brookfield offense just looks out of sorts. I mean.
And that drop touchdown hurt.
Yeah. I mean, and we're kind of, like I said, they've had these big plays. And RB, it didn't seem like they were playing that bad being down 7-0.
They've had a bad second half. And
But
they had
this
a bad second half last week as well.
The only plus of this half has been
The turnover.
Yeah.
Iggy, another good kick. That'll keep bouncing. It'll keep rolling inside the 30. It'll be down at the 26-yard line. Good punt from Iggy, punting it over the returner's head.
Another good punt from Iggy, yeah.
1:53 left. Defense is probably exhausted, so you're hoping for a quick turnover right here.
Or just a stop.
Or a quick 3 and out.
Yes. Because, I mean, RB, their defense has been very good. I'd say, during this game, besides big plays. And
So good news for the Bulldogs. Brian Toomey is back out there.
but Matt Novak still seems to be hurt on the sideline.
Husko is not going to go anywhere. Stopped by Novak. He's going to be dragged down after a gain of 2.
I'd say, yeah. But swarming defense from the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. And now that leaves a 2nd and 8 about for Wauconda.
I don't even see Matt Novak on the sidelines, do you?
I do not.
It's not a good sign.
Let's see if an RB can maybe squeak out a win for Matt Novak, because that is a tough loss.
He's rolling out. He's going to go for the deep ball. And he makes the catch.
What a adjustment right there from Chase Growley. I mean, that was a good throw. The RB corner.
It looked like Iggy could have been there.
He was there. It's just didn't get his head up to find the ball.
Yeah, he was just looking at the receiver.
Yeah.
Didn't look up at the ball at all.
It was good coverage, but you got to get your head up.
Wauconda's taken shots downfield, and it has been paying off. This Bulldogs defense has been struggling. They made some good halftime adjustments.
And now a run.
Well, they're containing the run. Gain of about 3.
Yeah, I'd say 3 or 4. But, yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be either the second to last play or the last play of the quarter. And Wauconda just beaten down on the
And looks like they're just going to let the quarter run down. A tough third quarter for the Bulldogs.
I mean, so far, I'd say for sure Husko has been the player of the game.
Oh, 1,000%.
Let's go over stats. He's had a interception, which was huge because RB most likely would have got points off of that. He has a touchdown. He also has he fumbled, so that's obviously a minus.
But he had that punt.
Yeah, the punt.
On the 4th down.
Yes, the punt, like the muffled punt to get a first down.
And he's just been dominating the rushing game.
Yeah.
And passing game.
Yeah, he had that big pass as well. He threw for that long play on that one drive as well to get the 3 points.
He's been all over the field.
Yeah. And he's been playing defense and making a lot of tackles as well. So, Husko so far has been player of the game for Wauconda.
At least for me, yeah.
Yeah. But Bennett has been playing a very well-played game so far as well. I mean, just making that throw right there was huge. So, now the start of the 4th quarter.
2nd and 6 from the 32.
10-0 Wauconda. And let's see what
We have
RB
not seen
can
that
do
two-back
here.
formation, it seems like, at all the second half.
We haven't. It's just after that has been their big adjustment, is having only Husko back there as well as Bennett.
And it looks like Bennett's going to take off again. What a block from Husko. And he's still going.
Looks like a gain of about 20 yards for a Wauconda first down.
First down and 10 from the 12.
I mean, RB's defense hasn't been great, but I'd say you put some blame on the RB offense because
I mean,
they
you have
haven't
0 points.
Yeah,
and you've had 2 trips to the red zone.
and they haven't sustained drives as long since the first half.
I mean, if you're looking at it, you make those plays in the red zone because you've been inside the 10 twice or 3 times.
I'd say twice. And also good field position has been gifted, and they just haven't come down with a big score or anything.
They haven't done anything. And realistically, do they attempt that field goal?
Let's see.
Like, do they attempt that field goal to make it 10-0 if it's a 14-7 game?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a tough adjustment.
Yeah.
And Bennett's going to throw. And he is still fighting for yards. Clayton Glaspie.
For about a gain of 2.
They haven't thrown the ball much, but when they have, they've been finding Glaspie. And he had that big throw from Husko.
Yeah. And he was that was a great throw from Husko. He could have, but Tennicott was guarding 2 guys there, so it could have been either of them.
Yeah, but he also had the game last week. He's definitely their wide receiver one when they do throw the ball. As Husko takes the run, isn't going to go anywhere. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. A big play here for the Bulldog defense.
They need a stop here.
All of a sudden, you look at a stop, a field goal. It's a 13-0 game.
They can't afford to go down 17-0. They can't afford to go down 3 scores.
No, they cannot. That's why this play is so crucial.
And this might go down to the final seconds of the play clock. Now
And
8
for the
seconds.
first time since the first half, we're seeing the 2-back formation.
And it looks like another delay game
And
or a timeout.
their second
Wauconda.
timeout of the half.
And RB needs to get a stop here.
Coach Kern's going to talk it over.
It hasn't been a horrible game for RB.
No,
like
it hasn't.
our last broadcast against IC, but it's just not good enough I mean, so far it hasn't been good enough because RB really hasn't had that play besides that catch from Via. They just need, you don't even need a play to get the ball in the zone. You just have to get a solid drive to get in the end zone.
That Matt Novak loss is huge, and let's hope it's not long term because that could be killer to this Bulldog team.
Yes, because he is, I'd say he and Brady compete for the #1 wide receiver.
But Matt is the heart and soul of this team, I feel like.
Yeah, especially playing since freshman year. He knows this team.
As
offense.
Play action. Is it trouble? Oh, he drops the interception. Iggy Belio-Broddick drops his 2nd interception of the game.
I mean, that was Bennett just chucked it up,
And there
hoping.
was no one there. Tough play, but he did get his hands on the ball.
It would have been a very good interception, but Iggy having a lot of chances to get the ball in his hands besides punting. I mean, with these interceptions. Close to interceptions.
Now Austin Fink attempting the 25-yarder after making the 32-yarder earlier. See if he makes this one. Kick is up, and it is good. It is 13-0 Wauconda.
The Bulldogs at least showing some sign of life, holding them to only 3 points. But now the offense has to.
They have to score here.
Yeah.
This is
for
this
sure
is a do or die drive.
Yeah. If they get a touchdown, then they're in this game for sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Even at field goal.
Field goal, yes, it gives them a little momentum, but you got to do a lot more.
Yes.
It's still a 1-possession game with a field goal. Or a 2-possession game, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But RB needs to put the ball in the zone. And Novak and Via back deep, as well as Rainey with Tennicott.
No, I think that's Iggy back.
Oh,
there with
Iggy,
the-
yeah.
Iggy
My mistake,
Belio-Broddick.
my mistake. Now Fink kicking off.
And Fink's kick will, looks like it's heading to Via, returning from the 4. And he breaks a couple tackles and will be down at the 23.
And now RB Sloan looks like he's still going out for the Dogs.
Yeah, I don't think Gutierrez.
I don't think Diego
unless
is.
He's 100%. I don't think
Yeah.
they're gonna play him. He's only a sophomore. He's the future of this team.
But if he was healthy, you think they would consider putting him in the game?
Oh, 1,000%.
You think he'd be in the game?
I think he would. Yes. I think after some of the throws TJ made, and after not just the throws he's made, but like the decisions and like
Yeah.
you're seeing 0 points on the board. You need to see a change, and that could be it. As there's a nice throw from TJ.
The big tight end
Going to
Cohen
Andrew
there.
Callis right there.
Or
Haven't
Callis.
called his name
Yeah.
much, but I mean, he's a big target. Him and Kumskis, maybe try giving them the ball, because who else do you go to with Novak out? Try and go to a big tight end.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they-
Wauconda isn't a big team, so you have these tight ends that are bigger than them out there. Try and make a play. But they have Callis lined up as a wide receiver. This TJ is going to make a throw to Via. Makes catches, loses progress, but he's going to get the first down anyway. First down, Bulldogs. And that's what you need. Get these quick first downs.
And they're running
And
no
they're
huddle.
showing a sense of urgency now, because they know they need to score quick.
They need to score, but they just need to score, I'd say. But it's good that they're having a sense of urgency and getting up to the line quick.
And he's going to throw to
Via again.
Via again. Finds Via. It's completed. Second down and short. However, there is a flag.
And it may be,
It could be a hold.
on the offense. And
Yeah,
this
they're backing
is
up.
what Plagues drives, is penalties.
Chop
chop
block. That's 15 yards. Wow, that
That's
is a
big.
tough play
'Cause
to disrupt
looks
the
like
drive.
they were having a little run, catch to Brady, 2 times in a row for a good amount of yards. But now Sloan needs to find.
Now you lose that throw to Callis too.
Yeah. But I mean, besides that penalty, this passing, the O line has been very solid. The passing O line. The run game hasn't worked out a lot, but their blocking when it's a pass play has been very solid.
Agreed. There's really no one that deep for Wauconda. And he's going to throw to Via. Via drops it. And there's a flag on the field, a late flag put in. Maybe a roughing the passer?
Or a hold.
Oh, it's calling a hold, and it's going to back him up even further. There's a late throw of a flag for a hold.
And that's another costly penalty for Riverside Brookfield
Now do
Bulldogs.
they decline this penalty and keep it at 2nd and 25 instead of 1st and 35?
Now it's 1st and forever. I'd say they're going to take this first. Yeah, they're going to take the penalty.
Yeah. 1st and 35 for the Bulldogs.
Not like it matters if Via caught that ball, but you don't see a lot of drops from him.
No, you don't. It's uncharacteristic from him.
So,
Now you got a 1st and 36. Oh, boy.
yeah.
All right. You got to try and
You got to
maybe
get
take a
some of
risk
this back.
downfield.
Yeah.
He's going to throw a little screen, and it is caught by Via. Breaks a tackle. And that's the type of play you need. Gets about 10 yards back,
But looks like
and it looks
Via,
like Via is shaken up. Oh, these injuries.
have been no bueno for this.
As Matt Novak is
Riverside
back
Brookfield
on the
team.
sideline, but is out of uniform, so he is done for the game today. Which is a
And
huge
Via
loss.
doesn't look good over there.
Oh,
And the trainer running to him.
you hate to see this.
These #1 targets going out.
You're
And
going to
now
rely on a
having to
lot of
bring-
juniors.
Yeah, bringing a lot of youngins now. See what they can
Bring
do.
a lot of the second team guys like Andrew Callis.
Wow,
Might
this
bring in
is
Marcus Turner. See what he can do out there.
this is
But
not
really,
good
this
for
is
Riverside Brookfield.
This is a very tough scene losing. Right now, they're 2 top wide receivers.
Yeah. And Via has that's a big play. I mean, that moves it from first and 37 or
First and 36 to second and 22.
Yeah. I mean, that was a big chunk of yardage to get
He's walking off on his own
somewhat
power,
close.
which is good news.
Looks
He's
like
jogging off the field, which is even better news.
maybe he'll get back in the game sooner than later. Because the Bulldogs need Via.
They need Via.
17 on the last play. Second down, 22 for the Bulldogs from their own 20. Or Riverside Brookfield at their own 24.
Now your best wide receiver's gone, and you got Brandon Tennecott in there, along with Marcus Turner. Looks like Brian Toomey's out there, and Andrew Callis are the 4 wide receivers and tight ends.
I'm guessing the ball's going to go to Toomey here. Because he's a senior and he's very experienced.
Oh, TJ in trouble. He's going to launch it downfield looking for Tennecott, and it's picked off. Who else but Colin Husko? His second of the game, and that may be the dagger.
Husko just, I mean, sticking it to the RB Bulldogs. That's just huge pick. And
What a game from Colin Husko.
yeah, I mean, we talked about him being the player of the game even before that. And I'd say it's just going to be a run from Wauconda to run the clock now.
Yeah, 8:55 left in the game.
Yeah, it's unless RB forces a fumble or gets a 3-and-out, there's not much life left.
No, and I think that between the injuries and
Just
the
mentally,
turnovers,
mentally
it's brought the
for
life
RB
out of
is
that
just
sideline.
Not good. And now 2 running backs set back for Wauconda.
Means they're going to definitely be trying to run this clock out, as Bennett will be tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Bennett, that play has been called probably 10 times today, is just a design quarterback run outside and getting your running backs to block, because the running backs hit for Wauconda and they block.
Yeah.
As well as having some big wide receivers to block for you as well is huge.
1,000%.
And moving a lot of southeast instead of northwest, or
East-west to
Yes.
north-south.
yeah.
And, I mean, if you're going to play a bigger defense, then that may not work, but RB's defense is not as big as fast as some other schools, so they're able to pull it off.
A good tackle there from Luke Kumskis.
We got 3rd and 10. Got a chance at another big stop.
No gain once again.
So now third
Down and 10 for
third and long for Wauconda. And remember, Curtin still has 3 timeouts.
Got 7 minutes, 40 seconds left, so it's far from over.
Two running backs set again for Wauconda.
And he won't go anywhere for the 4th time. Gets a gain of 2. Now, I would assume Wauconda punts here.
Yes. I'd say no doubt they punt. But they're going to run this clock down to 1 before they punt.
For sure.
And
we get about
remember, Husko is the punter as well.
yeah. So yeah, you're gonna be looking at about 6 minutes 42 seconds left on this clock when they do eventually punt this ball. If they do, which I don't think they are, but they may
doesn't
not
look
get
like
a
they will.
playoff in time. There's 5 seconds.
They might just try to catch him offside. They
get it
punt.
off. Oh, they do punt it. Husko. That's gonna
and
roll into the end zone. Touchback.
So now RB has has to do something. To be honest, I mean, even we thought Diego would be in last drive, but
I just think with him being injured,
no, there's no
he's
chance.
not 100%.
No, yeah, and you don't want to risk that, especially right now.
Yeah, he hasn't practiced all week. If he maybe practiced during the week, that's one thing, but he has not practiced all week. TJ was getting all the reps while Diego was not in for practice.
As well, I haven't seen Gio Gonzalez all game.
Yeah,
Because he's been sick all week.
Yeah, he is. He didn't play much last week either.
No, yeah.
He's not the biggest, but he is a very strong man.
Yes.
And when he can be healthy and on the field.
Smart kid, too, in our physics class.
Very smart kid.
And a great wrestler as well.
He's very strong. Can make some big tackles. As maybe Sloan is going to throw to... I don't know.
I think
throwing
it
it
was
away.
Throwing it away, yeah. But he's lucky to get anything off there.
Yeah, he's lucky that he wasn't able to get out of able to get out of that sack right there because he had nothing doing there.
No.
And there's nothing really going down the field. It's just you're trying to get these little chunk plays, but when you're down
a lot of incompletions. At least being a pass-heavy team, throwing incompletions stops the clock. You know.
Yeah.
That's big for RB, but you have to be getting some yards.
Yeah, a lot of juniors I've seen on this field. May have been offsides, nothing called. He's in trouble, and not a good throw. It'll be 3rd and 10. Looking for Billy O'Brady, could not get him.
RB now having a 3rd and 10 after a big stop from the defense. But let's see what Sloan has in plan here for the Bulldogs.
May just try and get a small playoff here. Ryan Novak is not in the game. It's Cordell Rainey. Snap to Sloan. He is going to look for Iggy as he will get close to the first down, but there is a flag on the field, and it looks like it will be another
looks
holding.
Like it's coming back. Another hold for...
And the offensive line is struggling right now.
Riverside Brookfield.
Refs discussing it. Let's see what it is.
And...
looks like they're bringing the ball back.
Another
and it's
hold.
another hold.
I can't imagine how furious the line coach for RB is right now.
Yeah, Coach Wojak, I can guarantee you, is fuming right now.
Yeah. After multiple holdings in the last drive and now...
holdings, shot blocks.
Yeah. It's just... I mean... they're digging their own grave with these penalties.
Yeah. They really are. Bulldogs play next week against Chicago Christian. Hopefully they can bounce back, and hopefully they get some of their weapons back.
Yeah. And RB having their first away game next week, so
we'll see how they can play on the road. They were very good on the road a couple years ago, winning every game, but struggled at home. As Sloan is going to throw to... that looks like... was that Iggy? Yes, it was Iggy, and he gets close to the first down.
And that's a solid chunk play has been used about 100 times tonight. But it's just both teams have been playing behind the chains all game.
Yeah.
Like they've been having to get those yards
but
back.
Wauconda has responded, and the Bulldogs have not.
Yes, exactly. And that's kind of been the summary of the whole night is response. And how these teams respond to
I formation from the Bulldogs coming as timeout from the Bulldogs.
Because they need something here with only 6 minutes left in the game. They need a big play, a first down first. But
they need a first down first and then see what you can do after that.
Yeah, because it's just not been great for RB offense. For sure, offensively.
And no Brady Via out there either.
Yeah.
So who's your main target? It's been looking a lot like Iggy has been the main target out there.
So far, yeah. I'm surprised it's not Toomey. But I don't know if Toomey's been finding seams or been even
Toomey doesn't
open.
look 100% either.
He doesn't. He was on the sideline as well. But, I mean, injuries to seniors. That's, I mean, Matt Novak out early in the third quarter.
We
Via
can
now
only
out.
hope, because he's in street clothes right now, so you can only hope that it's not as serious as we may think it is, because it
Yeah.
is a knee injury. So we can only hope that it's not a long-term injury and that he could be back next week. Or it can be back in enough time where the Bulldogs could have a chance at making a playoff run.
Yeah,
This is not a good loss for, this is a bad loss for them, obviously.
Yeah.
As Rainey's going to look to throw the ball, or is he going to run it? He's going to run the ball, and he's going to be short of the first down. Wauconda will take over at the 25-yard line.
Tripped up, he comes up short.
And
Wauconda takes over on downs.
I'd say pretty much, I mean, it's never over till it's over, but there's very low chances RB can come back in this
The
game.
way the offense has looked, for
Oh.
sure, it's not looking good.
And now Wauconda in very good field position.
I mean, realistically, you need 5 or 6 wins to get in the playoffs, which means you lose 3 to 4 games.
at least.
Obviously, they play IC, they play St. Francis. Those are some tough teams. So you got to beat these teams you play in conference that you feel like you can be equal with.
Yeah, and
This was a team that you felt you could be equal with, and
you have to win those games. You have to. I mean, there's nothing more than that. You
I mean,
cannot
it's
lose
not
these
like
games.
they played that bad of a game tonight.
No.
As he takes off and gets a gain of about 7. He's still fighting, but finally goes down. They had their chances, and
Didn't
a lot of
convert.
red zone work I feel like is going to be done in practice. You get the job done when you need to, and you win these games.
Yeah.
And come later in the season, they're going to be making those plays. You know, costly drop there, bad interception. TJ's going to work on his reads for sure because, yes, he didn't have his best night tonight, but I feel like he's going to feel the pressure with Diego maybe taking the starting job next week.
Yeah. But, I mean, after watching this game, these guys might have a tough practice Tuesday.
Oh, for sure. They're practicing tomorrow.
Oh, they are practicing
Tomorrow, and they have practice Monday.
Oh. Well, they got a lot in store for them. Because, not saying much, but if I was coaching, it would just not be fun for the
No.
players that day. A lot of running, a lot of conditioning. Because, yeah, it's just not been good for the Bulldogs. But Via has been running around on the sidelines. It seems like he's good now.
Yeah, but
He wants to go back in, but I don't know if it's worth
I don't know.
risking it.
I don't know if
Because
it's worth
remember, it is only the second game of the season.
it. And Vaya has also had leg injuries in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, you cannot risk how talented he is. You cannot risk him putting him back in the field after. Doesn't look like there's a huge chance for the Bulldogs.
There's some jumping along the line.
Dead ball penalty, false start on the offense. 5-yard walk-off down.
This game has been very sloppy so far.
For sure, yes.
I mean, I've seen the yellow flag flown. I mean,
And it wasn't really thrown
Every
much at all
drive.
last week.
no, but it's been thrown a lot this game. And it's been, I mean, it's been the story of the game has been playing back for both teams.
I mean, you're looking ahead to next week. Chicago Christian, we don't know the score of their game tonight, but they won week 1 50-8. So they may have another tough opponent in them next week.
Yeah, for sure. And not much for Wauconda. The Riverside Brookfield defense standing tall.
They've been standing tall this fourth quarter, which is good because the defense is doing what they can to try and get the offense back in the game.
Yeah.
But the offense has not capitalized.
No, not at all. And it really hasn't seemed like there has been a change in play call. It's been a lot of a lot of the same type of plays just haven't been working. Just
Yeah.
Curtin going through the playbook, just not finding anything that's working.
Now, obviously, you don't want to be running the ball at this situation.
Oh,
But do you try opening up the playbook and trying to get the running backs? Because you have
I'd
some
say-
solid running backs.
I'd say get the ball in those guys' hands.
Try and get the ball to Novak and Rainey
I'd
like a little bit next week.
And I mean, I'd say obviously RB doesn't. They don't really have a chance to win this game, but they still want to put points on the board.
Yeah.
So if RB's defense,
you get a quick score, and if their guys were out there, if Novak and Via were still out there, maybe this is a different story in this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They make a couple plays, all of a sudden they're down the field. Because if Via doesn't get hurt on that drive, they keep finding him. All of a sudden, maybe it's a 13-7 game.
Yeah, Via's made one of the biggest, one of the craziest plays of this game.
As
Making that
Husko
one-hand catch.
on his feet. Oh, and he tries hurdling. I think that was he tried hurdling Vinny Maeda.
And gets popped. And doesn't look like he gets much on that. Now it's 4th and 5 now for Wauconda.
4th down, 4 yards to go for Wauconda.
And RB looking to stop him here. I don't know if the kicking team's gonna come up for Wauconda or they're gonna try to run more clock and maybe get a first down.
I would be shocked if they tried running the ball down to 1 second on the play clock, call a timeout, and then try and attempt the field goal.
Yeah.
But it looks like the offense is staying out there. We'll see whether or not they try and draw them off sides. As a snap.
They're running a play.
And it'll be a first down. Big hit, ball comes out. But they may have called him down before the ball came loose, and that is what the signal is from the referee.
And he got enough to get a first down there.
Connor
That ball
Vanslow,
may have been popped out loose, but
no
the
call.
refs saying he was down.
Connor Vanslow, who really we have not said his name since the first half, gets a rush there, gets the first down, and we said that Dagger earlier was that interception. Well, that may have sealed it.
Yeah.
A new running back we haven't seen yet, and he takes it
touchdown.
into the end zone. Colin Cheshire is in there for the end zone, or for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's basically sum it up. I mean, RB home game, it didn't feel like they got crushed though.
No,
It really didn't.
The scoreboard's not doing them justice for
Yeah.
sure.
Because their defense has been very solid, and RB had, a couple drives in the red zone and inside the 10, even just not converting, just not converting.
And it is now 20-0.
Wauconda 20, Riverside Brookfield 0.
Yeah, and Riverside Brookfield, they got to put up a drive to at least get in field goal range to put points on the board. You can't go out with 0
No,
points.
you
cannot. You just can't, especially at home, and only the second game of the season.
I mean, you got 3 more home games left. So, and they're on the road next week. So,
Yeah. I'm curious to see how.
how they respond.
Yes, because it's gonna be a long week.
It'll for sure be a long week, but hopefully that sets a fire for this Bulldog team to try and take a game. Have a 2-game road streak where they take on a tough Chicago Christian team where we'll see how they respond after this week. And then Aurora Christian, who always puts up a tough fight against the Bulldogs. And then they come home for our next telecast, September 24th, against St. Edward.
Yeah.
All these games seem winnable for the Bulldogs, but also losable.
Yes.
There's nothing you're looking at the schedule like, and you're like, they're winning this game or they're losing this game.
I mean, you
And that determines whether or not they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, and RB dictates their own record. Obviously, it's really just how they respond with this loss, and just
Novak takes it out. He's still on his feet. He's still going. Here he goes to the 40, the 50, the 40. One man to beats the kicker. And the kicker will take him down at the 25. Austin Fink robs Ryan Novak of a touchdown. Touchdown saving tackle from Austin Fink.
Ryan Novak turning on the Jets there.
We were talking about how they should give the running backs more touches.
And
71 yards on the return.
that was he was moving, man.
And that would have been a nice play a little earlier in the ballgame.
Yeah. But if they get a quick score, you never know. If that would have been huge if Novak took that to the house.
Yeah.
Like, that still is a huge play, but
TJ is going to be looking to Andrew Callis, who cannot get theirs over his head.
They got to get the ball in the playmaker's hands. They got to get the ball in the playmaker's hands, which
I mean, we see what Ryan Novak could do with open field. Try and get him a screen pass.
And even Rainey, I mean, see if you could get him the ball as well, because he's very talented. But I'm guessing to see another pass here from Sloan.
Yeah, you would think. Think it's past the rest of the game. Play action. He's going to throw to Rainey. Rainey drops it.
I mean, we were saying he should have got the ball. That was a designed play for him. It looked like he was looking up the field before he caught it.
Yeah, he was trying to see how far he could get down the field before he secured the ball in his hands.
Yeah. You got to look it in. You got to look it in.
A lot of drops today from this RB team.
Yeah, one being a touchdown, couple being interceptions. And, I mean, can't make those type of mistakes.
No, you cannot. As TJ in the shotgun. And he's looking.
Oh, gets
and
hit while he's
hit while he's throwing. And that might be a roughing the passer.
And Sloan is
down.
Hard. He's all right, though.
He gets up. Maybe trying to sell the call there a little bit.
No, he got hit hard.
He did get hit hard, though.
And his O-lineman helped him up quick. But
Roughing the passer, and that'll be a first down.
He's ready. He's ready. He's good.
Well, you know, if he can't play, who's going to come in? If Diego's hurt.
Even Matt would be
Adrian Morales is out, the third string. Matt's out. Brady's out.
Yeah,
I don't know who they bring in at quarterback.
Maybe Ricky McDonald.
Don't think they would bring in Ricky. Hefty lefty 2.0, except not a lefty.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the fans would love that.
That would be something.
Have Ricky run QB sneak
The whole way down the field.
There he goes.
Oh my gosh.
And the officials are still discussing it. I don't know what's to be discussed.
And it is going to be
first and 10 from the 14.
And what do you know? Another red zone look for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs.
Another penalty on Wauconda for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, wow.
It'll be first and goal from, well, the ref's still walking with the ball. So it looks like the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. And Sloan hoping to get a touchdown here.
I say to give the ball to Rainey here.
Let's see who you look for. And Sloan in trouble, looking to throw. And he knocked out of his hand. The ball's loose, and they call it an incomplete.
He was throwing. But, I mean, getting outside the pocket.
And checking into the game, the bigger running back, Ryan Novak. See if they give him touches.
I'm curious to see what plays Curtin's going to call for
Yeah, 100%.
this red zone. Because a lot of it has been shaky. All right, Novak in the backfield now with Sloan.
Let's see what Sloan does here. Sloan taking the snap. He's looking for Callis. It is off the hands of the
Almost
corner and
intercepted.
dropped. The seemingly first drop for Husko.
Seemingly first bad play after the fumble.
Yeah.
And now that leaves a 3rd and goal for Riverside Brookfield. You gotta put the ball in the zone. You just have to. You can't go out 20-0, especially with that kick return.
Yeah.
You can't have 0 points on the board.
No, you
after
can't.
that. You just cannot. Sloan dropping back.
Sloan, he's throwing, and it is broken up.
It was intended
Looking for Andrew Callis right there.
Looks like
Nothing
it was
doing.
Toomey actually it was intended for.
Was it to me?
Yeah, but
I saw the 4, but I couldn't see the other number.
yeah. And they're going for it, obviously. No reason to not go for it. And let's see what type of play Curtin's got called for this team. Because this will be one of the only chances the Bulldogs get to score for the rest of the game. Let's see what they do.
Looking to Novak, catches it, and he breaks the tackle and scores. Touchdown Bulldogs. Ryan Novak with the catch and scores.
Breaking tackles and getting in the end
Ryan
zone.
Novak fighting for yards and scores the touchdown. Saying he should be getting more touches, and he's proving why.
I mean,
But
kick
there is a
return.
flag on the field.
Oh, let's see what it is.
And it's a hold on the Bulldogs. So hold everything. Touchdowns coming back. As the fight song is still playing. Never mind. They finally stopped playing the fight song after they realized touchdown is waved back.
And wow, another hold.
Well, at
that's been the
least
story of it.
they got in the end zone, and it does not count.
They gave the fans some life.
First and 23. Fourth and 23.
Yeah.
How do you lose? How did they lose 20 yards on a hold?
Maybe a spot foul. Spot foul. I don't.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could see it being. Wauconda covering deep for the end zone. As Sloan drops back to pass. He's got to throw for the end zone. He's as Iggy makes the catch, but is short of the end zone.
Good shot there for the Bulldogs. Great throw and catch, and yards short for that touchdown. Couple yards short, actually, but
Yeah.
now the Bulldogs, Wauconda Bulldogs, have a first down at the 3-yard line. So, at their own 3. So, we'll see what can happen now. But if the
Looks
Bulldogs
like
get a
they're just gonna
safety
run
here,
out the clock.
that'd be points on
That'd
the
be
board.
points.
I have a feeling every game I've announced, RB is lost. So
It's your fault, Jake.
it is my fault. I take full
Can
responsibility.
we get Isaac back in the booth, please? Isaac Navarro, we need you back.
I take.
You know, I think they won the Ridgewood game when you were here.
Oh, they did. They did.
Timeout Wauconda. That's their final timeout.
And that might be the last time out of the game, but I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what Wauconda is going to do, because they're at their own 3. They cannot afford to get it. I mean,
No,
they can
can't.
afford. Wauconda can afford basically anything right now, but you don't want to go out, like, go home, because Wauconda is a hefty drive.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to go home late at night of allowing a lot of points, but RB would want to go home tonight
Oh, yeah.
scoring, because you do not want a goose egg on the scoreboard.
No, you do not. As Wauconda is not allowed a point all season yet.
Yeah,
So, I mean, they had a chance at it for
They've-
sure.
they've outscored their opponents 89-0.
Yeah. It's dominant.
Yeah. to say the least.
Gonna go with a QB sneak here. He's still on his feet.
I mean, that's
Goes
a
down at the 11, 2nd and 2.
big QB sneak there from Bennett.
Jeez, he is the definition of a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
You're expecting run all game, makes a couple passes, all of a sudden you don't know what's coming.
And now 2nd and 3 about for Wauconda. And they're just waiting for this play clock to go down.
And that'll be a rush. Is that good enough for a first down? It looks like Giovanni Gonzalez is coming in the game. Ricky McDonald is also checked in the game. So it looks like they're bringing out the 2nd and 3rd teams as it's 3rd and inches.
Yeah. Let's see if RB can get a stop here on 3rd and short.
3rd and short. Let's see what they can do
With
here.
2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Let's see what RB has in store for this last defensive stop here, maybe.
And they're going to sneak it, and it looks like they have the first down, and they do.
That will most likely be the end of the game. Oh, but there's a flag.
There's a flag. Can we
There's
get
a
a hold,
flag.
please? That'd be nice.
It's happened for the Bulldogs. I mean, bunch of holds.
Bunch of holds.
On 3rd downs, too, man. On 4th as well, I mean.
Wauconda between their 4th and long and 3rd and long conversions and just making the bigger, better plays is what led to
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be the big victory for them today. And it looks like face mask on the
mask.
Bulldogs.
And that just moves them more back.
2:07 left on this clock.
Oh, I do see Gio Gonzalez in playing linebacker. He might have been in most of the game. I just
No,
haven't
it's the
realized.
first time I've seen him all game.
Yeah.
Looks like Wauconda's just going to kneel this clock out.
To end the game. I mean, Wauconda, big summary of the game was big plays.
1,000%.
I mean,
They made the plays that RB couldn't.
yeah, literally.
Wauconda had 1 turnover all game. Bulldogs had 3.
Yeah.
And they were all in bad
costly,
situations.
costly spots for
now,
sure.
no turnover is a good turnover,
No.
obviously. But there's turnovers that are way worse than other turnovers.
Oh yeah.
And couple picks in the end zone.
Like for example, yeah, red zone interceptions are costly and huge
Yeah.
because in the red zone, this was before Matt Novak was out. They could have still got points on the board,
Still could have gotten points there. You
and that's early in the game.
had the Brian Toomey drop.
Yeah. And that was for sure a touchdown. I mean, he dropped it in the end zone.
That changes the course of this game 1,000%.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I mean, Ryan's touchdown doesn't get called back. There's a lot of what-if factors that go into a game like this. And the scoreboard does not do Riverside Brookfield justice at all.
There's what-if factors with every game. Honestly, what if you got a first down?
What if Moore never called that timeout last week? The Bulldogs may be 0-2.
Yes. Yes.
But
Sometimes icing doesn't work.
But when you reflect on a game like this, it's as a coach, it's the mental errors and the turnovers
And the
that
flags.
cost you the game.
Yes.
And as a coach, I would be very, very, very upset with this
Oh, yeah.
loss. And
For
feel like
sure.
RB's going to adjust on those mental errors from last week.
And that will be the game. Riverside Brookfield losing 20-0 at home.
It's a tough loss for sure. But, it happens. And the Bulldogs hope to bounce back next week against Chicago Christian. And so that'll be it for tonight's game. Your final score, Riverside Brookfield 0 and Wauconda 20. And for all of our great crew tonight, our director Gary Prokes, and for Jake O'Brien, I'm Sam Egan. Thank you for watching the RBTV Game of the Week. Good night.